Again, here at night, nothing else to do. Might as well search some more coins. See if anybody shows up here. Don't see. I saw Redneck Stacker was on. Jumped in there. Hey, Mike Wolf, come on, W. He says. This is that box I opened last night. Hey, Silver Ripples. I opened the rest of the rolls last night. Didn't find anything. And then whatever, I think I pulled 3 out of this box. I just left 3 out of the last box and threw them in this box. But again, just going to search through some of these. I stopped at the bank. I did pick up another $300 worth of just random. I got, I think, 200 in quarters and then some dimes, nickels, and pennies. And I just searched them offline there and found a Canadian nickel, 1 wheat penny. I think there was only 2 2019s in there, and both Philadelphias. Pulled out some uncirculated. Pulled out all the copper pennies, whatever. But nothing really good. Hey, Mel's Coin Corner, Hunter, nice seeing you guys. It was good, Silver Ripples. I did get out hunting. I saw 3 doe. I actually drew back on one, and then I decided I really didn't want to deal with it tonight. So I didn't shoot. I just let him go. And then tomorrow morning, I'm going over my brother's. We're going to hunt over there. And hopefully, I'm trying to hold off for a nice buck. I would like to get 1 doe in the freezer, but I really don't want to deal with them yet. It is chilly out tonight. I think it's probably in the 30s right now. It was pretty cool out sitting tonight, but again, I just didn't feel like it. I really didn't want to deal with it. So maybe tomorrow, if I don't see anything in the morning, maybe tomorrow night I'll get one. But my daughter does have a volleyball tournament tomorrow, and I'm probably going to miss her first game. Her first game's at 8:30 in the morning, and the tournament, I think there's 12 teams in the tournament, so it'll probably go till about 6 o'clock tomorrow night. So I'll probably miss her first one and then hit the rest of them the rest of the day. But hard to say until tomorrow. Hey, Texan Detector, nice seeing you. I don't imagine you got your sticker yet. I sent it. What day? I don't even know. Probably Tuesday, Wednesday. I sent it. Probably didn't get there yet, but it's on its way. I do have a couple envelopes still in the truck. I didn't get to the post office today. I can't even remember whose they are, but there's like 2 or 3 that I didn't send out yet. But they're ready to go. I just didn't get to the post office. I ended up. I went and bought a muzzle loader today. I've never shot. I shot my dad's muzzle loader, I think, once, but Pennsylvania changed all their rules and stuff for hunting again this year, and starting tomorrow through next Saturday, you can actually shoot a black bear with the muzzle loader. And I always get my bear license, but I usually just wait till rifle season or archery bear. But they changed it. You can shoot a bear with the inline muzzle loaders for a week. So I decided I'd go buy a muzzle loader. They're fairly cheap. So I'm going to hunt deer in the morning, then hopefully sight that in. And then maybe tomorrow after her volleyball games, go down to, we got a camp about 40 minutes from here or so. And there's the corn still up in the field, and they've been getting pictures of bears on the game cameras and stuff. So I'm going to see if I can go down there and maybe see a bear. Who knows? Hey, Charles and Sierra, nice seeing you. I can't remember. Did I get an email from you for a sticker? All my days are running together. I don't think I did. You never emailed me for a sticker. I think you said you wanted one. Or did, maybe I did. Oh yeah, maybe you sent one the other day. I can't remember. Looking down through my emails real quick. I don't think I ever got one from you. If you want one, I think my email is down below. And I did email Scrapper D today. And he came in, he popped in last night out of the blue and was saying, do it for somebody else, the stream I'm going to do Sunday night. And then I kind of explained what I'm doing and stuff. And I told him whether he likes it or not, pretty much I'm doing it for him. And if you go to his site, he has a PayPal link there and it says tip jar or something like that. And I said, now, don't worry, I'll just put it in your tip jar. But like I said, I know he busts his butt and his daughter's sick, so I figured it help him out a little bit. And whatever I make Sunday night, that's who it's going to this week, Scrapper D. So anyway, let me pull up this. I'll get into I don't even have any lottery tickets to scratch today. I didn't even get any lottery tickets today. I was going to stop and grab some, and then I ended up going hunting and buying that muzzle loader, so I never got to the never stopped to the convenience store or the post office. But hopefully this box goes better than yesterday, and hopefully I can find a W to give away again tonight. If not, I have another one. I think another West Point up there, or not West Point. That's the W. Warren Pacific. I found those. I think I found 2 Warren Pacific and a Lull last week. I think I gave the Lull away that night, and then I kept the 2 Warren Pacifics, and I'll give one of them away tonight. Just gonna go through some of these quick. I'm not staying on here long. I'm going hunting in the morning. It's already 10:30, so let me find. I just filled up my 1 coin jug. I gotta start filling this one up. And it's possible my 3-year-old will come up here. She wanted to sleep down on the floor tonight, down in the living room. So I don't think she's sleeping yet, but everybody else in the house is sleeping but her. She might end up popping up here. Who knows? There's a pretty nice Kentucky I'll keep out. Still didn't get all these in the organizer. I didn't put 1 coin in there yet. That's going to be my Sunday job, is clean up all these coins I got laying around and organize them. Nothing in that one. Is your email same as PayPal? Yeah, it's the dime. Let me look under this real quick to make sure. Yeah, it's the same as the PayPal. dimedigger79@gmail.com. That's my email. Last night I put the email right underneath that and I forgot, but yeah, it's the same thing. Muzzleloader purchase day is more fun than bows. Yes, it is. So ripples, and like I said, I bought an inline, and it's only good for the early season. Like I can hunt bear with it from tomorrow till next Saturday, and then I think the week after, starting next Saturday, you can actually shoot a doe with it. You can't shoot a buck with it in archery. Like archery season's in right now, so the inlines are only good for the early season. I can shoot a doe with it or a bear. So they're fairly inexpensive though. So I figured, what the heck, if the boys want to go down to camp or something one time, next week or something, if I can get out of work and get down there, or even if they just want to go around here with the muzzleloader and try to get a bear, that'd be, it'd be fun trying to get a bear with a muzzleloader. I've only ever shot 1 bear in my life, and that was only a couple of years ago. Shot it with a rifle. But I said it when I gutted it out. I said I'd never shoot another one because they stink, and that they're real oily, and that stuff stays on your hands for days. But we made it into sausage. There's a 2019 Warren Pacific, Philadelphia. There's a 2009 Mariana Islands. But we made sausage out of it, and it was really good. I was surprised how good it was. So I decided that if I ever see another one, I would shoot it. Make some more sausage out of it. There's a Philadelphia Lull. I figured that was a 2019. It was real shiny, but Philadelphia Bicentennial. But that's only the second roll. Already saw 2 2019. So this box is hopefully better than last night. That box was terrible. We haven't even put our food plots in yet. My brother did all the work. He puts one in down. Our camp is my dad bought it probably, I want to say 8-9 years ago maybe, and I have a video of it, and it's just a block camp, and we're putting an addition on it. But there's 25 acres. It's bordered by game lands on one side, and it's all private on the other side. And the one is a big field, and it's a food plot. It's a natural food plot. It's all corn, and then bear go right through our property to get to the cornfield all the time. So it's just a matter of sitting there long enough to see it. They don't, obviously it doesn't go through every day, but if you sit there a couple days in a row, you're definitely going to see it. And there's, it's not just one, there's multiple bears down there, obviously, and might get lucky. Who knows? I've seen them in archery season before down there, but it was before they came in. I think the week next Saturday, I think archery bear comes in, and it's only in for a week. And I've never seen a bear in archery bear. I've seen them in archery season, but not when bear season was running together with it. And I think turkey season comes in maybe the week after that. That's a lull P. At least we're seeing some 2019s today. Last night, like I said, there was maybe 5 in the whole box. It was terrible. Drawing from, yep, exactly. They plant the corn and bring them right through. Shooting bears sounds like a good idea. The black bears they're not very aggressive. I remember when I first started dating the wife I have now, we were over by where my parents live, and there's this like 5 or 6 food plots back on the game lands, and we were walking back out of the woods that day, and a bear came out right in front of us and started walking right in front of us, and it never saw us. It was probably 20 yards in front of us, and she's freaking out like, what are we gonna do? I just started running at it and yelling, and it looked back at me, and it took off running so fast. They're scared of you. They won't bother you unless you get in between a mother and a cub. A black bear, unless they are starving or something, but they won't bother you. I've been archery hunting. Well, my brother actually was up in a tree a couple years ago, and one came up the tree he was in. But all you gotta do is yell at them, and they get their attention, and they take off. I've been coming out in the dark. You hunt till dark, and then you're walking out of the woods, and I've heard them coming, around me and stuff. But once they know you're there, they don't want anything to do with you. Did I get your email? Let me check. Yeah, yep, I did. Kentucky. I'll get that out to you. I probably won't get to the post office tomorrow, but I'll pack it up and get it there Monday for sure. Well, I shouldn't say for sure, because there's some days I just don't get out of work in time to get to the post office in time, but I should be all right Monday. And as long as nobody blows a hose at the end of the day or something. Every time it seems I make plans to do something, that's what happens. About right at the end of the day, somebody will blow a hose, and then you get stuck there fixing that for the next day. Nothing there. I think I just pulled another bicentennial out, but there's Arizona. I still have the list right here on my board, so I know what to look for. I'm looking for Delaware, Wisconsin, Minnesota, Colorado, and Wyoming. If anybody else knows of any, there's a Guam I'll pull out. Any other errors to look for, let me know. Because as many coins as I search, I still don't know the errors very good. Never really looked for them. Nothing. The quarters that I got from the bank tonight, the $200 worth, about half of them were hand rolled, and half were from the bank rolls like this. The ones that were hand rolled, there was not one state quarter or national park in them. They were all the older quarters, but nothing, no silver or nothing good. But I did pull out probably $2 or $3 worth of them that were in pretty nice shape. mostly 94, 95, and 96s that I'm going to keep in my organizer there for when I'm looking through books or filling in books. They're, really nice ones to put in. Anything nice I try to pull out. If not, they're just going to get beat up worse. Arizona. Still waiting for another S too. I was on a roll with S's there for a while, but haven't seen one. That last box didn't have anything in it. Hey, Crystal Ward. Crystal Ward, what? Where? I thought I had you as a mod. Hey, Clinton S. Foxy, nice seeing you. Freedom using Farm and Arbor. I never did get to your channel today. Well, I was busy today. I was running the Army truck in and out, a couple loads there. Hey, Nicholas Parcher. At work, it rained here a couple of days, and the job we're on it's about 5 miles of dirt. Well, there's a lot more than that, but it's about 5 miles off the main road, and there's a couple places that are pretty soft in the road, but we have a deuce and a half that we pull the trailers out with because the road semi can't get into them, or it can get in, but it won't get out with them because there's a hill you got to go up, and it's pretty muddy. So my boss has got a deuce and a half, and so we hook onto the empty trailer, pull it in, load it up, and then pull it back out with the Army truck, and then the road tractor trailer, the road tractor takes it from there. But I would cut for a while, and then once you got the trailers loaded, I'd pull them out of the woods today. It's kind of fun running that thing. I sent Lake House a picture of it the other day. He was talking to me on the phone, and I told him I had to go. I had to run the truck out, and I sent him a picture of it. That was a Colorado. Pull that out to check it for an error. Breaks up the day good when you got to do multiple things at work like that. I like how you ended the video. Yeah, Clinton S. It's not like it's not. I didn't end the video because he got there. It was because he was talking to me on the radio. I had to talk back, so I just figured I better cut it off before somebody said something that wasn't YouTube friendly. Even though I would really watch my mouth on my streams because kids, you never know who's watching on here. It's not always that way at work. That's a 2001 Rhode Island. It's kind of scratched, but it's pretty nice yet. So I'm going to pull that out, see if I need it, see if it'll upgrade any books. My time. Oh, the boss man. Hey, Jeff Dunn, nice seeing you. Read last night. Hey, my son's birthday is this Sunday. Oh, no problem. I'll send him something. How old's your son? Or how old are you gonna be? My sister's birthday is coming up. What is today? The 18th. Her birthday is the 23rd. And then both my daughter's birthdays are in December. Oops, I still got half a roll here. I went in and asked the bank for 25 with the pennies. I hear you. I only got $4 of pennies today. I got 200 in quarters. I think 80 in dimes, 24 in nickels, or 26 in nickels and 4 in pennies, or something like that. Oh, and I got $10 of halves because there's a roll of halves sitting on her counter there at the teller, and I told her I want them too, but They were all 1972 and 74s. The whole roll was 72 and 74s. And I looked for no FGs, and they were all set regular Philadelphia 74s, no 74Ds. So they just went right back into the coin jar. Nothing good yet, Foxy. I mean, I pulled out a couple nice ones, but I am getting some 2019s in this box. Not a whole lot, but at least there's some. That's all it takes to find a W sometimes, is a couple. Like that one last week. There's a lull right there. Philadelphia, though. I kind of looked to see who was streaming. I didn't really see anybody streaming. So I figured, what the heck? I was actually going to go to bed early tonight so I could get some sleep. But I figured, yeah, there's nobody streaming. I'll jump on there and go through, rip through some of these rolls real quick. '72s have a DDO. Yeah, I was kind of looking. I didn't get the scope out or even the magnifying glass, but I went through each one of them pretty close, and I didn't see anything special. They're actually in pretty nice shape for, the older ones, but I think I kept maybe 2 or 3 of them, and the rest of them went right back in the box. My daughter was down there helping me open the rolls. She likes opening them, but she's only 3 or 2. She's only 2, I guess. She'll be 3 in December. But she really doesn't know what to look for yet, but she likes to open them. Like I said, I thought she'd come up here. She just laid on the floor down there and wanted to sleep on the floor. I said, well, go ahead. I shut all the lights off, and she was still moving around, but then I came up and she must have fell asleep. There's a War in the Pacific, but it's a P. I'd like to find something. There's an Alaska to check. Has anybody else ever looked for the Alaska 6 claw? Because I find them quite often. They must have made a lot of them. They must not. I'm guessing they're not worth anything because there's so many of them. But I still keep them for fun, I guess, if they're in nice shape. Hey, misplaced Uber girl, Amy. I drank Dr. Pepsi today. A lot of Mountain Dew, Clinton. Yeah, who needs sleep, right? Yeah, so did I, Clinton. Well, not a lot, but I had a few when I got home here, and I forgot to grab any to bring up here. But that's all right. I'm going to go to bed before too long. There's a Bicentennial, and then right after, there's a Memorial Park, but it's a P. Wisconsin to check. Oh, you know what? Before I forget, we'll do the guess the ender. On the next roll, we'll guess the ender. And if nobody gets it, I'll start with a silver dime. And if nobody gets it, after another 10 rolls, or District of Columbia, I'll do it again, and I'll just keep adding a dime every time until somebody gets it. But I'm going to change it a little bit. Instead of just the year, if you're going to guess, any of the newer ones, you either have to guess a state or a national park, because it's too easy just guessing like 2012. And I kind of want it to build up a little bit like this. This is a 2015, but instead of saying 2015, you'd have to say Saratoga. And you might have to look, do a quick look on the web there to figure out what quarters were made what years, but I want to make it a little bit harder so it builds up a little bit. I want to get it up to like $1 worth of dimes or something like that, so I don't have to ship, you know, 1 or 2 dimes to multiple different people. I want to ship like $1 worth to somebody, make it worthwhile for them. So this roll right here, I'll write it in the chat. I'll put guess the year, or how can I write that? Guess the year and state / park to win the silver dime. 1 guess only. All right. So there it is. I typed it in there. You got to guess the year. And really, you don't even have, if it's a state park or a state or a park, you don't even have to write the year. If you don't want, you can just guess the park or the state. But if it's a, an older quarter, that all you need is the year. And it's going to be this end right here. I'll go through half the roll, make sure everybody got guesses in, and then I'll write stop, and then we'll see if anybody got it. And I'll start it off with a Merc dime. First one I grabbed was it's a 44 Philadelphia. I'll just put it right here. It'll make it a little more challenging having to guess what park or state it is. There's only 11 people in here, so the odds of somebody getting it on the first try are slim to none, I would think. I would hope. Let me see, make sure everybody got one in. I was hoping you said 16th. I'll give it a couple more seconds, and I'll write stop. All right, we'll see what it is. It's a newer quarter. It is a, go figure, it's a 2019 lull. I bet you nobody guessed that. No. There's only a couple guesses, and nobody guessed 2019 lull. So there's only a few people in here, so every 5 rolls I'll do it again. Because the odds of somebody guessing it are going to be a lot worse now. That was a pretty nice North Carolina. And then it'll just keep adding up until somebody gets it. Denver. 1965, so close. Louisiana. Nothing. And I'll tell you what, just to keep it even, after these, we'll guess it again on this roll, so only 3 rolls from now, and then it'll be every 5 after that. Actually, oh yeah, I emptied that one. I thought I had another half roll there, but I don't. Hey, John Chum, your only W is the lull. There's still some guesses coming in. A little late, but next time I'll actually give you a roll ahead of time next time, so in case you gotta look one up. Because honestly, I wouldn't know. I don't know half the national parks that are in here. Be nice to have a book handy with you. Actually, maybe I'll look, see if I have one laying here. Kind of show you which ones are what year. There's a Shawnee. There's another Alaska to check. I'll see if I have a national park book laying around. I'm sure I have a state one somewhere too, but I think all my state ones are full. Just a matter of upgrading them now if I find nice coins. Pictured rock. All right, let me see if I got a national park book real quick. Not sure if I do laying around here. I found the 50 state and territories one, which everybody should know the states, I'm assuming. What the heck? I know I had one here the other day. It's laying here somewhere. I just don't see it. Maybe it's right here. There's one, but this one starts in 2010. I don't know when they actually started. Yeah, I guess that's right, 2010. I don't know if you can read it though. There's all the 2010s and 11s and 12s and 13s. See, this book's still missing a bunch. And this only is this is P's or D's. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have the separation. But I don't know if you can figure out which one you want to guess next time or not. There's the 18s. See, that's how far behind I am. I don't even have the 2018s. Heck, I don't even have 2010s in there. So got a lot of work to do up here one of these days. Hey, North Idaho. Awesome. Glad you got it. Let's see. I still need 3 states. So the dog jumps on the couch. Let me read that. So if the dog jumps on the couch and the rain is falling, then there will be no soup for the cookies to swim around the trees at the time they're cut off of the rain that runs over ants. Nice. You haven't found her. Stop looking. All right. I'm going to write that in here again. Let me see if I can scroll up and get my same message here. Hey, I didn't even see Taylor come in here. Hey, Taylor. You bought a rat? Sorry, I missed that. I must have been not paying attention. Okay, there's my message. There we go. I'll just put it on there. Like that. So go ahead and guess. And then it's not going to be this roll. It'll be the next roll. So that'll give you plenty of time to get a guess in. You don't got to guess fast. You know, just make sure you guess something that nobody else guessed. It's a pretty nice Voyagers, but it's a Philadelphia. I have lots of them laying around. You still in here, Taylor? I haven't seen you in a while. Can't believe I missed your messages up there. Sorry about that. There's a Lowell, Philadelphia. Sure is nice to see some 2019s in this one. Although not very many, but it'll be that next roll that I do. So everybody get your guess in. And I'll add a Roosevelt dime to this one. And I usually bounce back and forth. Rosie and then a Mert. There's a Philadelphia. I'm glad that's not a W because you see the big old, I don't know if you can see that or not. Look at that big old scratch right across there. That's a 2019 quarter and it's already got a big old scratch right across her. If that was a W, it would have been pretty sad. That's why I'm in such a hurry to, go through all these quarters all the time, try to get as many out of the circulation as I can. Okay, this is the roll here. And like I said, I'll go through half just like I've been, and then I'll write stop so nobody else can guess, and then I'll pull it out of there and show you what it is. Anything fun and exciting going on in anybody's lives? Any other big giveaways going on that I'm missing out on? Okay, here it comes. Let me write stop real quick. Now, how do I get that? I gotta scroll the whole way back up to get that message off, probably. I'll just put somebody else's. There you go, Clinton. I didn't write stop yet. All right, so let's see what it is. It is a 1982. Wait, I gotta get it above Clinton's message. There it is, 1982. Did anybody guess 1982? Let me go back up and look here. Let me get that off the screen. 1982. You got 63. I wish I found that. 98, nothing. All right, so I'll add that. Oh man, why is my camera so blurry? It doesn't want to focus now. We'll see if it comes back in once I start searching these. I'll go through, once I get through 3 more rolls, then I'll put it up there again. We'll just keep guessing until somebody gets it. I'll get one of those little bags to put everything in again so I don't get them screwed up. All right, here's one of them. Oh, what the heck we got in there? Oh, you know what? I think that's for Mel. I think I forgot to send Mel some of his coins. I opened that bag and there's a silver quarter. I'm gonna have to go back my stream and see whose those were. I saw a little piece of paper here that said Mel on it. I'll bet you I forgot those. I shouldn't put them in a baggie, I guess. I'll forget them. I'll just leave them sit there. I saw a piece of paper here with Mel's name written on it. I'll bet that's what it was for. Totally forgot them. Let me pull this up here. Hey, I think I said hi to you, Jeff. Stephanie Jones Coins and Silverworks. Nice. Let me check your channel. I don't think I have seen that name. Nope. There you go. You got 110 subs now. I try to catch everybody as they're coming in. If I don't recognize the name, boy, I can't get that one open. There we go. There's a bicentennial with a little hole in it. Let me pull that out for the wife, but I wouldn't put it in the box anyway because that'll probably get jammed in the machine. I try to keep setting new records when I dump them in there. I think my highest so far I got in a pretzel jar was $899 in a pretzel jar. In one of these plastic containers that I use. I keep trying to beat it. I put the coins in there and I'll shake them up and try to get them all to settle, and then I'll put more in. I'll jam as many as I can in there when I dump them in there. About 40. There's a Warren Pacific, and another good thing it's a Philadelphia because it's already pretty beat up and it's not even shiny anymore. No S's, no W's. What's that? Apostle Islands 2018. I'm only pulling that out because it's a Denver. Don't see a whole lot of Denvers, the newer one, so possible I don't have it in my other book either. Good night, Clinton S. Hey, Mickey Robs, thanks. Nice seeing you. Cal 123. Glad it's Friday, no doubt. I hear you, Cal. It has been a long week for me. I've been lacking sleep all week. I'm not going to catch up tomorrow yet. Sunday morning I'll sleep in. Maybe I'll get to sleep until 6 o'clock or so. Probably get up about 5:15 in the morning, I guess. That'll give me time to get up and have a coffee before I head over to my brother's house. He lives about half hour from here, so get over there, get my hunting clothes on, and go sit in a tree stand in the freezing cold weather for a while. I think it'll probably be under 30 degrees. It'll probably hit the 20s tonight here, I'm guessing, because it was pretty chilly when I came in tonight. I didn't even look at the temperature, but it had to be low 30s already. Yeah, maybe not. It might have been in the mid 30s. I don't know. Never looked. But morning, I'll bet it's kind of frosty out there. It'll be a nice morning to sit and you'll be able to hear the deer coming from a mile away tomorrow. I am Crystal, just a little more. Oop, because it was. I am Crystal. All right. Yeah, me too, Silver Ripples. I hope I see one. I hope I see one close. A nice one. I'm not going to shoot any buck right now yet. I'm still waiting for a pretty decent one. The rut will start kicking in here in another week or two, and that's when it's really fun to hunt. When them bucks start chasing. And I know, like where I'm working right now, it's 9,000 acres of property, and it used to be all hunting lease. It was all posted, and then they sold it to this other company that I'm working for now, and now it's open to the public. So it hasn't been hunted hard in years. So there's a lot of nice bucks down there, and I should have a good opportunity to get one. After work one night when the time changes and I don't have anywhere else to hunt, I'll just stay at work and hunt till dark. Heck, it's getting dark by 7 o'clock right now. You can't see a whole lot. Getting dark pretty quick now. And once the time changes, that'll be 6 o'clock. I'm gonna try, Cal. I keep trying to build that account up. I figure it'll be about. I'll have to have at least 10 or 11 grand to do it, and I'm working my way there slowly, but I got almost a year to do it still, so I should be able to get there. Just gotta watch how I spend money. I'm gonna write this in there. Guess the ender year or state / park. And it's not going to be this. It's not this ender. It'll be the ender right there. And I'll add another. Let's see what we're going to add next. Oh, that's a crusty one, but it's a 1919. An older one, older Mercadime we'll add in there. Give you plenty of time. If you weren't here, you have. If you get the newer date, you have to have the state or national park. Before 1990 or 1998 and back, you just have to have the year. But if it's 1999 or newer, you have to have the state or park to make it a little bit harder, so it builds up a little more this time. It's too easy when everybody guesses all the new years. Still no S's or anything. There's a lull. Philadelphia. Not a whole lot of 2019s, but a couple. Everybody's getting them in still. You'll have until I get halfway, I'll take half that roll out and then I'll write stop. So you got a little bit of time yet to get a guess in if you didn't. And if you had something somebody else already guessed, you can retract it and put another guess. Just make sure you retract your other answer. So in the end, you only have one guess, but you can retract if you want, if two people guess the same thing. You can take half the roll out, and then the ender's still sitting there. Nothing. There's a good candidate for the junk bin. It's all beat up. Where is it? Right here. See, there's the junk bin. They're getting a couple in there. Those are all the ones that I don't want to put through the coin machine and get it jammed. I'll end up, once I get a roll of them, I'll roll them up and just hand roll them and give them to the bank. All right, here's the ender. I don't even know what that is. I'll take it out and look at it. It is Great Sand Dunes. Let's see if you can see it. And there it is, Great Sand Dunes. Did anybody guess Great Sand Dunes? I don't think so. Nobody got it. So we'll go through another 5. If nobody gets it, I'll just keep adding to it next time. Because as you can tell, I've been streaming a lot of quarters lately. Trying to get that watch time. I'd really like to hit it by the end of the year. I need 1,200 hours. I think there's a lull, and that's at Denver, so I'm going to keep that. I probably need that in the book. Funny, I can get lull Denvers over here, but I still haven't seen a San Antonio yet. Not one. Thousands of dollars worth of quarters I've went through since they came out, and I still haven't seen one. I've went to different banks. I like today, I went to not the bank that I normally go to pick up the boxes, and I picked up only $200 worth, but a lot of them were hand rolled and there was nothing in them. And even the bank rolls, I think there was a couple 2019s, but no W's. I might get skunked this whole weekend. Gonna have to hit a bank tomorrow and get a bunch more or something. It's been a while since I got skunked on quarters on a weekend. How about you, Mickey? You finding any out there still? Or in Texas? I know you are. Here and there. I can't find them. Said I want to get a job. I want to get a part-time job at a convenience store so I can sit there and look through change all night. There's a Warren Pacific P. I should really get a job as a bank teller. Quit my job and just go be a bank teller. Yeah, I can't wait to see that graded one. There's another Warren Pacific, but it's a Philadelphia. There's a Minnesota to check out for an error. There's a American Memorial Park. That's a Denver. I'll keep that. Probably need that in a book. If I ever put them in a book. There's another Memorial Park, Philadelphia. Oh, this roll has quite a few 2019s. Funny how that works. Don't see any, and then that roll, there's another one. Warren Pacific, Philadelphia. That roll had like, what, 4 or 5 2019s. Maybe the second half of the box will be good. I'll open this one and I'll put that in the chat again and add another silver dime. See if anybody gets it this time. There's only 16 people in here. It's going to be tough. But that's kind of, I want it tough. At least then when you win, win a little bit of silver. Nothing. Go from 4 or 5 2019s to none. Oops. Going to Maryland. Nothing. Montana. Not even finding many coins to pull out to look for errors in tonight. Last night I had a whole pile of them down here. I see lots of 2019, but hardly anything lately. Huh. I wonder where they went, Mickey. They sure as heck didn't come here. Hey, Brian, I didn't see you come in. Nice seeing you. Oh, cool. Just had a military jet. Nice stuff. I was going to say Steven, but Crystal? Where do you live, Crystal? Right next to a base somewhere? All right, I'm going to write it in here again. Give you a little bit of time to guess. Maybe I can go up and find my message again. That works easier if it's not too far up. I don't even see it. No, I think I was up. Heck, I don't see my own message. Anyway, I'll write it in there again. Guess the ender. Year. State. Or park. One guess. I think everybody understands what it means by now. And it's not this roll, it's the next roll. And what did I add last time? A Merc. Let me grab a silver dime. It's a 64 Denver. Add that. That's 4 down there now. And if nobody gets it by the end of this box, which, what time is it? 11:15. I got a little bit of time in. There's a Memorial Park, Philadelphia. Bicentennial. If nobody guesses it, then at the end I'll just do a number game for it, or maybe I'll do a Ken Peavy giveaway and just put some money in a bag again and everybody guess an amount, and whoever's closest without going over will get it. I kind of like that game, although I never get close to it on his channel. Nothing. All right, so you got another. I'll get half the roll and then I'll write stop in there again. Man, it stinks when you don't find anything. But that's why they call it searching and not finding, right? There's a Warren Pacific, Philadelphia. All right, I'm going to write stop in there. I hope everybody got a guess in. And, oh, it's an older one again. It is a 1987 Did anybody guess 1987? This is going to be really hard. 82, got close. Have you found silver? No, I haven't, Prince. I found a Canadian and a wheat penny out of the rolls I got from the bank today that I searched before I got on here. But nothing in this box so far. Just a bunch of, I got a bunch of coins laying down there to look for errors and some nicer ones to look for, you know, see if I need them in the books to upgrade or anything, but nothing really to speak of. Best thing I found today was a muzzle loader to go hunt bear with tomorrow. Went and bought one of them, I said earlier, but that's the most exciting thing I did today. There was 2 lulls, both Philadelphias. There's a Warren Pacific. That's 3. There's a Memorial Park, Philadelphia. That's 4 out of this. 4 2019s in the roll so far. Got half a roll still sitting here. All Philadelphia. There's a Memorial Park, Philadelphia. It's funny how that happens. That's 5 in this roll. Some rolls don't have any. Most rolls don't have any, I should say. That looks like one coming up. Nope, that's a 2018. Nothing. Hey, Carrie. If I didn't say hi to you already. John Gilson, nice seeing you. I missed a couple people come in here. I don't know if I said hi to you, Wesley. John Chum. Gums of Hair. I don't even think I said hi to you. And that's like my main supporter. He's always in here. So hi. Been too busy looking at nothing to look at the chat. Keep thinking I'm going to see something, but it's not happening. Come on. It's a pretty nice 2010. Keep that out just for fun. There's a lull. Philadelphia. Nothing. Try and go through them quick here. Alabama has a DDR. Really, Crystal? I don't have Alabama written down. I'll write that down on my board here so Alabama. I'll start pulling them out. Why not? Maybe I can get lucky. If I can't find anything W's or silver, maybe I can find a couple of air coins. But I don't want to bore everybody trying to look at them. So I just throw them all down here on the floor, and some rainy day, I'll just go through them. There's a pretty nice Wyoming D. I'll pull that out just because it's a Denver. I do have a full set of uncirculated state and national park quarters. One night when I was sitting down on the couch drinking some beer, they had that infomercial, or that guy on Home Shopping Network or whatever, and this is years and years ago. I paid $200, but every year they send me uncirculated. Now it's the national parks. Like in March, I'll get all the 2019 P&D uncirculated, and then I put them. I got a nice book downstairs that you got with the deal. All right, I'm gonna write that in here again. So every year I get them in the mail. Here, I'll just do this again. So go ahead and guess. It's not this roll, it'll be the next one. So that's a nice set I got. But other than that, all my other coin books are just filled in with stuff I find out of circulation. So I'm always trying to find the nice ones to upgrade. There's a lull, Philadelphia. Not one S yet either. I've been so lucky with them finding the S mints, but that last box was no go, and this one looks pretty sad so far. I've only found, I think, one state proof so far out of all the coins I've searched. Wizards, Kansas, nothing. All right, this is the ender roll. I'm gonna open half of it. Let everybody guess for a couple more minutes, a couple seconds, whatever. And I gotta add a Merc dime this time. It's 65. Haven't found silver, and I think there's a Memorial Park. It's been 2 or 3 boxes since I found silver too. Like to pull one of them tonight. All right, here comes the ender. I'll write stop in there. And it's a neuro. I forget what that is. Oh, still in there. It's this one right here. Oh, somebody guessed. I know somebody guessed this before. I don't know if they did this time or not. It's Sachi, or I don't even know how to say that dang thing. I gotta get. There we go. Did anybody guess that this time? I know somebody did before. Nope, nobody guessed it this time. Oh, Mickey, you guys! I knew I saw it in there sooner, or one of them guesses. Oh, I gotta add a Merc dime, right? Yeah. Oh, that's another crusty one, but it's a 26. I'm just randomly picking the under. I got a little box over there with them all in there. I'm just picking one without even looking. 2018D. I already pulled one of them out though. There's a bicentennial. Not silver though. I'd like to find a silver bicentennial 40%er. That'd be a rare find for sure. Get my phone back over here. Hey Hoovers. Get through a couple more here and we'll try it again. Added another. There's a Memorial Park. And at the end, I will give whoever wins the dimes. I'll also give one of the Warren Pacifics. Oh, there's an Alabama. I dropped that on accident, but it was in Alabama, so I'll keep it down there. No, oh, that was a Warren Pacific, but it's a Philadelphia. Pretty beat up already. Still waiting to get an uncirculated box again. Every week I'm so excited to go down to the bank and get my boxes and flip them over and always see the circulated stuff. I've only ever had one 2019 box that was uncirculated, and it only had 3 West Point or 3 Warren Pacifics in it. W's. Only box, and it only had 3, and everybody else is getting 20 or 30 of them in a box. The other ones are coming out soon here. When is that, Mickey? November 4th or something? Can't remember now, but pretty quick. somebody else is going to have to get a early release box or whatever they called it. Mistake release or whatever. Really? That's awesome, Mickey. What luck that was, man. That's awesome, though. It's awesome that everybody got to see that. You know, like somebody else, that War and Pacific is beat up. 3 big slashes across it. Those are deep cuts, too. It's a Philadelphia American Memorial Park, and I don't know if you can see them or not. 3 big gouges out of it. One in her head, one up above it. Just trying to figure out what the heck would it did to that. Huh. Anyway, 3 big gouges out of the coin. Brand new 2019. Must have got stuck in a coin roll machine. Nothing. All right, I'll get through this one and we'll do it again. November 4th. All right, so I was right. I knew it was coming up pretty quick. I think like the week before, like the week into that week and that week, I will just order like 2,000 worth of quarters or something like that. War in the Pacific. Just to see if I can get lucky and get some up here. I don't know. It's a long shot. They get released in Pittsburgh, which is not, you know, it's only 3 hours south of here, and maybe they'll get distributed up this way this time, hopefully. They obviously didn't last time. I should go to a couple different banks that week and order a bunch of them. Maybe I can get some new quarters up here. Nothing. All right, I'm going to write that in there again. Or if I can. Where's my message at? And once I click on it, it must disappear because I scroll all the way up here and it's not there anymore. I know it's on my phone, but on the StreamYard, it must disappear once you highlight it. Guess the ender date or state / park. One guess. All right, and then we're gonna grab a dime here. It's another 64. That's a Philadelphia though, so there's a 64 PMD there now. It's not this roll, it's the next one. Everybody can get guess in there and make sure you don't guess something somebody else already did. But you have to have the national park or the state, or if it's before 99, you can just guess a year. Here, oh no, this is still not the roll. I was gonna say here it is, but it's not. There is a War and Pacific Philadelphia. Man, 1W, that's all I ask. 1W. If I quit finding them and keep giving them away, I'm not gonna have any more again. Nothing. All right, here's the roll. Go through half of it again, like always. Alaska. There's a nice South Carolina, Denver. I'll compare them with my book. And I must have about 8 state quarter books that are full. You know, one for all the kids and one for me, one for the wife. So I'm sure if I get a nice one, it'll fit in one of the books. There's a lull, but it's a Philadelphia. And here comes that one. So I'll write stop. We'll highlight stop. It's an older quarter. It is a 1983. There it is, 83. Anybody guess 83? Hey, Amy got it. Congratulations, Amy. She must have guessed something somebody else did at first, but she retracted it and she got a guess in. So, Amy. Awesome. So there you go. That's let me get in. Actually, I have an envelope right here that has your name on it from the other night still. I'm just gonna stick them right in there. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 silver dimes. Cool. It went longer than last time, at least. Last time it was like every other guess. It seemed like somebody was getting it because I only did this only a year, and it made it too easy. There's a really nice 97. I'll pull out. Nothing else. And since there's only 3 rows left, I'll start it again. And I'll just start it with a 40% half this time to do a little catch up. 68. We'll do it one more time to get through this box. Unless somebody gets it on the first try, like it's possible, I guess. My phone back over here so I can read. Hey, King and Queen. Don't think I said hi to you. Nice seeing ya. Memorial Park, but it's a Philadelphia. Not looking good for the rest. Oops. I don't know what that was, but it's down there in the pile, so I'm just going to leave it there. Nothing. I always, like, if anybody that's been in here knows, I flip them all over just to check for the S-mints. Not finding any, but never know. Might get lucky yet. Nothing. Great sand dune. Hey, Silver Turtle. Just ripping through some quarters again tonight. Not finding anything though. Nothing that I'm looking for, at least. Pulling out all the ones to look for errors later, but other than that, oops, there went another one down into the pile. And there's a Memorial Park, but it's a Philadelphia. No W's, no S's, no silver. Getting a couple of the state quarters look for errors on, but other than that, it's been pretty dead. There's a Delaware. The spinning horse you can pretty much see with your eyes, so I always just kind of look at them. Never found one of those yet. And Silver Turtle's getting back into doing his box hunts. He's on way too late there the other night, though. I caught some of the stream in the morning. Before I left for work, I rewatched some of it, but if anybody, everybody can play his playlist to help him out, get his hours back. He's got tons, I don't know what it is, 2,000 subscribers, something like that. But he's got to get up his 4,000 watch hours again so he can run his playlist at night, help him out. Mine too, if you feel like it. Just, I haven't created a whole playlist of anything yet. It's another thing I got to do one of these nights. I'm not doing anything is create longer playlists. But he already streamed all my live, the ones that I had. There's Wisconsin to look at. Pretty dead box. Oh, that was in Alaska. Check that for the claws. You have none yet, Ronnie? Bicentennial. PP, that's a Utah. Yeah, I was going to pull that out, but the front, the back looks really nice. There's a Warren Pacific, Philadelphia. There's Alaska. Nothing. All right, I'm going to write it in there again. Yes. Year. You got to guess the year if it's before 99. Or this. Or, oh my God, I can't type war. The state / park. One guess. I write one guess, but you can retract. It's not this roll, it's the next one. You can retract. If you happen to guess the same thing somebody else did, you can retract it and guess again. Just so you only have one guess since that message right there. Which I can put that up there. Oh yeah, there it is. Oops. Picked the wrong one. It scrolled right when I went to click it. There it is. Then I gotta hold these up higher when I do it. That blocks it. Not that anybody cares what they look like, I guess. You're gonna know if I find something good. Warren Pacific, Philadelphia. Man, I haven't been too lucky since I started streaming the boxes on here. I'm gonna have to start doing them on my own, I guess. Although I did find 3 W's that one night. That was a pretty good night. The last couple boxes really stunk. Nothing. 1 W. That's all I'm asking for. All right, I'll go through half this roll and then hit stop on there. Wesley, if you guess 2018, guess what national park it is along with it. In 2018, there was, let me get the book real quick. Right there's the 2018s. You got pictured rocks, Apostle Islands, Voyagers, Cumberland Island, or Block Island. I don't know if anybody guessed Block Island yet, but for 2018s, that's the one I see the most of, honestly. Not saying that's what it's going to be, but I see a lot of Block Island. The 2018s definitely were at least close by here because there's tons of them, and I actually had 2 uncirculated boxes of them. There's a Lowell. That's a Denver, but it's all beat up. Huh. I would have pulled that out because it's a Denver, but it's real bad. All right, I'm going to write stop. Oh, I forgot. It's an older one. I don't know if you can see it in there. I started pushing it out. And it is a 1989. Did anybody guess 1989? Got an 82, 98, dyslexic, and a 96. So no, nobody guessed it. Alex Smith did. Too late. Nice seeing you, Alex. How'd the game go tonight? I didn't even go. I didn't assume Isaac would be playing. I was hunting, and then I turned the radio on, and you guys were losing. I forget what the score was, but it was just starting the second half. So I assumed Isaac wasn't going to get in. So I didn't bother going out to it. $41-44. Is that what it ended up? Wow. You guys came back good then. And I knew Lynn wasn't going to be playing. My son last Saturday broke his thumb playing football, so my older boy, my younger boy, they don't have a JV team, so he has to play varsity, and he's only a freshman, so he doesn't get in very often. And it makes a long, cold night sitting there, especially if you take a kid or something with you. We'll see you, Hoovers. Thanks for coming in. Same here. I've traded or bought roll pools. Yeah, the search is not going good. When I do get a 2019, they're Philadelphia's. There's a Warren Pacific right there, but it's a Philadelphia. Another Alaska. There's a really nice South Dakota. That's it. We will be guessing after a couple more rolls here. You got to roll all yours, the prints. I just dump them. Let me get rid of that message that's up there, if I can find it. Oh, I saw it later, Amy. Sorry, Amy, if you left. I didn't see you. But good night. Saratoga. Oops, dropped that one. There's a Wisconsin. So far, there's 140% half dollar in there to win. I'll start off with a Merc again. I'll put a Merc in, and then the last roll, I'll put a regular diamond, and somebody will win it at the end, along with a W. And there's Wisconsin. I'll go through them quicker. Getting late. There's a Denver. Texas, no good. Couple more rolls here. Alex, how many games you guys got left? Can't be many. I know my daughter's volleyball stuff's starting to wind down. Their playoffs will start here pretty quick. And then then the boys will be wrestling again. Hopefully Lane gets his thumb healed up before wrestling season starts here. I think doctor said he's going to be out for 6 weeks. And you kind of need to, kind of need your hands to wrestle. All right, Prince, yeah. Hey, Michael Mercer, nice seeing you. All right, I'm going to write that in there again. I only got a couple, or those 2 rolls. Guess the ender year or state / park. One guess. All right, I wrote it in there. If you guess before 1999, like 98 and below, you can only, you only have to guess the year. But if you guess before, a newer one, you gotta guess either the state or the national park, and it's going to be the next roll, not this one. I'll just burn through this one real quick, let everybody get their guesses in. Not seeing much anyway. I looked through about 3 rolls of the dimes I picked up today, and I got tired of looking at the dates. So I just looked at the edges, and if they weren't silver, I threw them back, which I didn't find any. That's a national or a Memorial Park, but it's a P. Well, that was a nice shiny one. I was hoping that was a W, but it's an Ellis Island. Doesn't look like I'm going to get very lucky on the W's today. Philadelphia Block Island. All right, it's going to be this roll. This bottom one right here. Everybody get a guess in there. And then I'll add a Merc dime before I show it. There's a lull, Philadelphia. Colorado to look at. All right, I'm going to write stop in there. And here's the Merc dime. It's a 1939 version this time. No mint mark. So those are the 2 coins right now. It's an older one. And it's a 1965. Anybody guess 1965? 86. Nothing even close. I gotta get that message off of there. All right, we'll burn through these last couple rolls and then do one more guess. If nobody gets it, we're gonna guess how much money's in a little bag here. And throw in a W quarter and the silver dime. Nothing. It's almost midnight. Them deer are going to be waiting for me in the morning. There's a D, Harper. There's a Warren Pacific, Philadelphia. Can we get lucky in the last couple rolls is the question. I'm not even going to pull out any. There's a lull, Philadelphia. Nothing. I know I got to burn boxes this weekend too. I'll bet you there's 10 or 12 quarter boxes over there, a couple half boxes. I always like to save one for when I go to the bank just to put other rolls in, but I'm getting quite the stash of them over there. There's a lull, Philadelphia. Another lull, Philadelphia. Nothing else. Not looking good. Not looking good at all. Mount Hood. No spitting horse. Nothing. I do appreciate all you guys coming in, though, spending some time in here. My birthday. Good day, huh? Awesome, Carrie. November 15th. That would be, I think that, I can't remember when archery season's over. Archery might be over then, and that might be bear season here by then. And then it goes to rifle season after Thanksgiving. 15th might still be in archery. I can't remember. Nothing in that one. George Rogers. Delaware. Nothing. All right, go ahead and guess again. I'll write it in there real quick. Okay, everybody knows the rules by now. You gotta guess the state or the year if it's before 1998 and below, the state or the national park if it's after that. And that'll be the last roll in the box. And I'll add the gonna add the silver dime in there. Minnesota. There's a lull. Philadelphia. Nothing. Pictured rocks. That's a good guess. I see a lot of pictured rocks too. These are pretty much completely random rolls. I've seen probably every state and probably almost every national park in these rolls so far, so it's pretty hard to guess the ender. But here it is, last one. Hey, Mountain Accord, Coin Accord. If you want to hurry up and get a guess in, guess whatever this end is down here. Right now there's a 40%er, a Merc dime, and a 58 silver dime. If nobody gets it this time, if you got to guess the year if it's 1998 or below, or the state or the national park if it's newer. It'll be the last ender we do tonight, obviously, because I'm out of quarters. Didn't find diddly squat in this box, but I'm going to give away a couple things. This is, let me, did he get a guess in? Block Island. Yeah, Gums. Your deer. Our muzzleloader bear starts tomorrow. Deer start next, I think Thursday, Friday, Saturday. The seniors and juniors can hunt them, and then Saturday the okay, he got a 29 wall. It is a newer quarter. We're gonna see what it is here. And that Mountain Accord, Coin Accord's the last guess. It's a Mississippi. Anybody guess 2002 Mississippi? Where did I write it? Right there. Oh, 2000. There's Louisiana. So close. Minnesota. I don't think anybody got it. Junior weekend. So everybody's getting into hunting season now. Fill them freezers up for the winter. There's a Warren Pacific, but it's a P. Boy, wouldn't that have been nice? Last roll, get a W, but no, not that lucky. Not tonight. Denver. Nothing in the last roll. All right. So that's what we're going to give away. And we're going to throw in a War in the Pacific. And this is one of the ones I got from Massive Coin Roll Searcher. I don't know if it'll focus when it's in that. There's the W right there. You can kind of see it. But it's a War in the Pacific W. Got fingerprints all over it. But right there is what somebody's going to get. Now I'm going to stick, let me find a little envelope or something. I had a bunch of them laying here. I don't know where they went. I got coin roll wrappers laying everywhere. I'll just use this one. I'm going to stick, it's just going to be dimes. I'm going to stick, you got to guess how much money in dimes is in this bag. Let me just grab some here. And wait till I say go. Right there's the little bag. You can see how big it is. It's not very big. And there are a bunch of silver dimes. Well, there's silver dimes in there. So you got to guess. I'll just say guess how many silver dimes are in the bag. Wait till it pops up. And you get one guess only. There, I think I got everything written down. Yeah, and you can guess either way, the amount or how many. It all equals the same in the long run. Give everybody a chance. Looks like Gregory, oh, there's a couple more guesses came in. I'll give it a couple seconds here just to make sure everybody gets a guess. And I honestly have no clue. I got to count them. I don't know how many I put in there. All right, looks like everybody's got guesses in. So I'm going to go ahead and write stop. All right, so here they are. We'll count them. That's how many there are. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And I'm pretty sure somebody guessed that. I think I saw $1.80 somewhere, if I remember right. No, oh my God, the first guess. Mel is the luckiest guy I've ever met. First guess, and he guessed $1.80. Unbelievable. Congratulations. Well, that's good because I think this was your other. I have to go back and look in the stream, but did you win a quarter and 2 dimes off me recently? They were in this little baggie, and I forgot all about them. And then I went to use that bag earlier, and they were still in there. I'll bet they're yours. Because I did see your name laying here somewhere earlier. But I thought I sent you your stuff, but maybe I didn't. I've had so much stuff going on. Yes. All right. Sorry about that. I totally, like I said, they were sitting here in this bag, and I totally forgot about them. Let me throw all these dimes back in the box over here. And then, oh, well, that's good, Mel, because I think last night you said you don't have the War in Pacific W, huh? So now you got one. Cool beans, man. And it's not even written on that. Like I said, I got that one from Massive Coin Roll Searcher. Well, I did a couple donations on his channel. I got a W with each donation, so it was pretty awesome. Good night. Good night, Gregory. Have you sent mine out? I believe I did, Ronnie. I sent so many packages out. I'm pretty positive yours went out. I do have, I think there's 3 in my truck that I put them together, I think Wednesday, and I never got them out yet, but I honestly can't remember whose they are. But if it is yours, it'll be going out, hopefully tomorrow. But the bank's or the post office closes at noon, but I'm planning on hunting till, I don't know, 8:30, 9 o'clock or something like that. I'll stop at the post office on the way back through town, and then I got to go to the volleyball game the rest of the day. But like I said, I'm not sure whose they are. I can't remember. There's a couple of them in my console that I got to ship out yet. Yep, I hope I do too, Silver Ripples. Going over to big buck country over there, where my parents and my brother live over there, and there's some very good genes over in that neck of the woods. He shot a 201 and 3/8 inch 14 point. I think it was in 2010, and then the next year his neighbor got a 165-inch 8 point, typical 8 point. And so the genes are there, definitely. And there's big buck shot over there every year. Those are the 2 biggest recently. But a lady already shot I don't know what it scored, but it looked like in the 150s maybe. The second Saturday, or I think she got it on like a Thursday or something. Actually, I think I got a picture of it here. I'll show it to you real quick. It's a pretty nice buck. Real heavy 9-pointer. Let's see if I can get it on there. Right there it is. That was one of the ones my brother was after. He had game camera pictures of that. And he had a couple different game cameras in like a mile apart, and he had it on both game cameras. And then that lady ended up shooting it last Thursday, I believe it was. But pretty nice buck. I don't. Let me see if I can find my brother's real quick. I'll show it. You can actually find it on the internet. He made it into the buck I forget what magazine it was, but it was a monster. Yeah, right here it is. And that picture's kind of hard to see. Here it is, just the rack. Look at that thing. That thing was 201-inch buck, and it was missing the brow tine. That one was 7 inches. If it had that brow tine on it, it probably would have been close to number 1 in the state. As it sat there, it was number 6 at the time, which I think it got bumped down since then. There's there it is when it's mounted. Pretty hard to see, but pretty nice buck. Not going to see many like that anymore around here. Now I close this, I can't even see the chat anymore. Let me pull it up real quick. Yeah, that's a massive one. You're not going to find them like that. All right, Silver Turtle, drive safe, buddy. Yeah, when I was down North Carolina there, right next to Fort Bragg, down there by Crystal, I used to, like, I'd look at pictures on the internet of people got them in North Carolina, and they looked massive, but I didn't realize the deer are so much smaller down there, so that it makes the antlers look that much bigger. Yeah, Ronnie, I said that I'll make if it didn't get, it should have got out. I think Wednesday. I think I sent some out Wednesday. It was either Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't know. My days were all running together. It was one of them days I sent out. I think it might have been Thursday. I don't know. I sent them out Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. One of them days. Thanks, Gums. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. It's after midnight, and I gotta get some sleep. Get up in the morning, go see what I can see. I guess I did get some footage of some does today, but I take the video camera, but it's so hard to hunt archery and try to videotape at the same time. But they were just some does, so I got them on camera for a while, a couple squirrels or whatever. But I get videos all the time, and then I never put them together, put a video out anyway. So maybe if I see some bucks tomorrow, I'll try to get them on camera. Armando won on Mike V's too. Holy cow. He won on Coinman 5000's Friday giveaway too today. Awesome. I didn't even see him come in. Hey, Armando, I didn't even see you come in. Nice seeing you, buddy. I'm getting ready to shut down right now. I was searching quarters and didn't find anything and did a couple giveaways or whatever. And now I was showing off some deer. But anyway, I'll see you all hopefully Sunday night. You guys can catch my stream. I'm going to set it up just like last Sunday. And all the proceeds I get from the stream are going to Scrapper D. And if you don't know Scrapper D, check out his channel. Great dude, and like his daughter's ill, and I just thought that'd be the next person I send it to for a little extra traveling money or whatever they got to do for treatments and everything else. So you guys take care, and hopefully catch you Sunday night. But for now, this is Dime Digger, and I'm gone.